That's just the one intensity. So you've got to keep fiddling with that to get the intensity you want. Whereas jewellers have mastery over their flames using one of these things. They can blow through there and raise the temperature, lower it and keep it constant within 1 or 2 degrees. And I'll do the demonstration again onto one of these things. This is called the jeweller's wig, or the jeweller's boss, solderer's wig. And that's where they place the bits to be soldered together. There we go. That's roughly around 600 degrees centigrade, and the jeweller's point of flame, of course, will be tiny, because most of your pieces of jewellery, they're roughly that sort of size, so they'd be homing in on exactly the right point. Now, I don't know if you've heard of circular breathing. That's exactly what jewellers could do, the way that musicians breathe in and blow out at exactly the same time, almost. They'd learnt the art of circular breathing, but what's way more exciting is, on top of that circular breathing, they'd mastered the art of smoking at the same time. Gets better every time. Right, I'll do a quick bit of soldering for you now, folks, using what is probably the most beauteous part stuck to a stick you've seen today. Certainly, there he is. Just like that, and isn't it? And because this is a piece of jewellery, sort of those two pieces would be alloyed. They'd be taken to one of the carat grades of golds, 14, 18, and all that palaver. And the solder metal, that's the bit that's joining these two bits, would also have been alloyed with zinc in this instance. And zinc allows it to melt way before the other two pieces start warping and stuff. There we go. I'll just condense this flame down a bit. There we go, that'll do probably. So you get it in the flame, you move it around in the flame so everything gets consistent heat in. And then very shortly that solder metal should melt. 12 points yourselves. There it is, great. Now, anytime you're using the solder metal, the glue in effect, it's essential that you have some of this stuff to hand. This is a flux called borax, and it basically helps that solder metal to be usable, because without it, the solder just bunches up, remains hard, remains solid, and it won't flow into your join and stuff. Have we got mice at that door? So anyway, you make sure you get a fair old bit onto that join area, because not only is it helping the solder metal to be usable, it's also preventing this tarnish getting in there. That tarnish is oxidisation taking place that happens when you use a Bunsen burner. And if you've got that oxidisation in the join area, it really won't stick together very well on some chemical, metaphysical, not metaphysical, but some physical level. So anyway, let's get it back in the flame. And just because I've got this little flame going, I'll just mention that the old Jewellery Quarter fire station up the road here was not only the busiest one in Birmingham, it was the busiest one in Europe. And, they were on a 24-hour rota. They'd be called out 23 times on average in any one shift. And it wasn't just fall fires, they'd also be cutting people out of machinery locally and helping the police, because robbers locally loved getting themselves stuck on jewellers' roofs attempting to break in. But reassuringly, they got a very reluctant £4 off the jewellery trade locally in the 1890s to have extra plainclothes policemen on the streets around here, equipped with silent boots. And that cut down for a lot of